morning everybody, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. I hope that you're keeping okay. Just wondering how you're all feeling today. As it approaches the weekend, it's Thursday today, so Friday usually gives us that Friday uplift, that Friday feeling, doesn't it? I always remember watching Bananarama and all the wonderful programs on a Saturday morning when we were children. But on a serious note, I know many people have been struggling with all this, so I do hope that you're all feeling okay. What I'm going to do this morning is a meditation to help us through these times, and I'm going to do a meditation every day, I think, while I'm doing the morning live sessions to help, because I love doing meditations anyway. And I'm in 2 or 3 meditation groups on Facebook, on Messenger through Facebook and WhatsApp, so it makes sense really. So I do hope you're feeling okay. So when you're ready, just get yourselves comfortable. These are very strange times, aren't they? The days just meld into one, and we've just got to do what we do, keep ourselves positive and keep ourselves physically fit. And of course, it's about balancing the body, mind and spirit, mentally, spiritually, physically and emotionally. And when we do meditation, then of course that balances us in a very, very beautiful way. So just get yourselves comfortable. And I want you to imagine that you're in the most comfortable chair, or maybe you want to lie down, maybe you sat on the sofa, but just imagine you're in the most comfortable place that you've ever been in. And just take your attention to your breath. So just breathe in for 3. When you're ready, just breathe out for 6. So breathe in for 3. When you're ready, just breathe out for 6. And just allow your body to relax. Become aware of any tension you might have. So maybe just roll the shoulders. And a really good way, if you ever get tense, is just to clench the fist and release. Clench the fist. When you're ready, just release. And just allow yourself and give yourself permission to relax, to rest, to just be. And I want you to imagine that you're in a beautiful meadow. A beautiful meadow with beautiful flowers, poppies, bluebells, orchids. This is a magical meadow where, irrespective of different climates, different cultures, you can have any flowers you want here, even flowers that you may not know the name of, but they're all here. And just breathe in that energy. As you breathe in and welcome yourself into the meadow. And just be aware of feeling the flowers. Feeling the vibration of the colours. Feeling the peace that each one of them brings to you. And you'll find as you walk through the meadow a beautiful clearing where you can go and lie down. You'll find cushions, blankets, yoga mats, whatever you need is just there. And just take what you need to make yourselves comfortable. You can lie down, you can sit in the lotus position. You can do whatever feels comfortable for you. And many of you know about the chakras. So today what we're going to do is concentrate on the root chakra, the base chakra. So the root chakra is at the bottom of the spine. And whether you decide to sit down or lie down in this beautiful clearing in the meadow, it may be that you're somewhere else in meditation. It may be that you've got your back against a tree. There's no wrongs and rights here because it's whatever's right for you. And as you take your attention to the breath, just breathe in that energy. Breathe in the natural, pure, fresh air around you. And just breathe that energy in. And when you're ready, just breathe out. Just let it go. Allow it to go. Will it to go. And just imagine yourself at peace. And just connect to the earth. Connect with the flowers, with the surrounding trees. And the base center is all about being grounded and connected. It's about you being grounded and connected to yourself, to everything that you are. So just allow yourself to ground and connect with the trees, with the flowers, with the fragrances, maybe with the wildlife. Maybe you can hear a blackbird in the distance. And just feel what's around you. Just imagine what it would be like to be a flower blowing in the wind. To be a flower welcoming the butterflies. And as you go deeper into meditation, you feel that connection with the earth. You feel rooted with the earth wherever you are. You feel rooted, grounded, safe, and secure. Through the flowers and the trees, you can feel the presence of the flowers and the trees. You can feel at peace here. This is a sacred place where you can choose to come at any given moment in time. And you become aware of how magical nature is, how magical Mother Earth is. That all the flowers that coexist in this meadow are all connected to one another. Every one of them has a place where they belong. The poppies, the lilies, the orchids, the peonies, the dandelions, the daisies. And as they allow the wind to gently move their stems and their petals, they also allow the wind and the breeze to take the fragrance across the air, to just allow the pollen to touch the insects that come within the flowers, so that the insects can go and pollinate many other flowers. And just breathe that energy in as you allow yourself to just feel the power and the colour and the fragrances of these beautiful flowers. Allow yourself to be all that you can be as you focus on the flowers. And you'll see to the right a beautiful pond, maybe with fish, frogs, maybe tadpoles. And you feel the connection to nature, maybe deeper than you've ever felt before. And there's a gentle fountain with the water in the fountain just spraying down into the water below and recircling, recycling back into the pond. pond is fed from a natural spring, so the water here is beautiful, allowing Mother Earth to shine and be at her best. Just feel the connection as you listen to the sound of the water from the fountain. Just be aware of the gentle butterfly that comes to drink the water. Maybe you're aware of the birds that just come to drink and wash their wings in the gentle fountain. Just feel into that energy. Just feel into the power of the trees, the flowers, and just be at peace with all of Mother Nature, with all of the earth. Maybe you allow your roots to grow down into the earth. Maybe you feel a sensation in the bottom of your spine as your root chakra, your root center, allows you to feel more grounded and centered. And there may be a favorite flower in this meadow that calls to you. There may be a favorite tree that is calling to you. And in the meditation, just visualize that you can go and walk to that sacred tree. Be at peace, whether you stay in the meadow, by the pond, or by the tree. And the tree has a beautiful blossom that just blows very gently in the wind, just surrounding you with blossom, surrounding you with nurturing blossom. And as you lie under the tree, you begin to realize and recognize the cycles of nature, the wheel of life. That in winter maybe this tree seems to be barren. In winter it seems the tree is perhaps dead. And yet as spring approaches, the tree has new blossom, new buds, new leaves, and all of a sudden new life. And you just feel into this energy of the tree. How beautiful, how peaceful. And it seems the kindness of the tree for you is really helping you. And maybe you have a challenge or a dilemma or a choice or a decision to make. And just surrender that. Beside and underneath the tree. Maybe you have sat on one of the branches of the tree. Maybe you've climbed up really high into the tree. And just allow yourself to just be at one with the tree, so that all that exists is you and the tree. And just breathe that energy in. And breathe out. And as you become aware of the tree, you become aware of your connection to the tree. You become aware of the power of the roots, the strength of the bark, the power and the flexibility of the branches as they allow themselves to move with the wind, the power of the leaves as they allow themselves to move with the power of the weather the rain, to gather the water, to allow the water to go down the branches into the main part of the tree. And if it's too sunny, the tree knows, and the leaves know to curl up so that they don't lose too much moisture. And the tree allows itself to change through the summer, autumn, winter, and then back to the spring with a new life, new blossom, new buds. And in the summer the tree looks amazing with its new foliage, with its new leaves. And maybe as the fruit begins to grow towards the autumn, the fruit, maybe apples or pears or something else, just begin to get bigger and bigger. Just be aware of the power of this tree, and yet the gentleness of this tree. Certainly the beauty of this remarkable tree. Maybe the tree has a message or a wisdom for you. But just feel into the presence of the tree so that you feel at peace with yourself and at peace with the tree. And the more we feel grounded and rooted, the more we feel connected to the earth, the more we find our own grounded, rooted center, the more we feel focused, balanced, and connected to ourselves, not just with nature. Just feel into that energy, and just feel into that energy some more. Maybe you're aware of the squirrels climbing up the tree, or maybe the birds, the insects celebrating the life of this tree. And of course the fruits, the blossoms, everything here goes back into the environment. If it's an apple tree, we have fruit to eat. With the blossom, we celebrate the colour and the beauty of the flowers on this tree. And when the time is right and the blossom falls into the earth, then the blossom is recycled, making more soil, more compost, providing new nutrients for the whole surrounding area around the tree. And the cycle and the circle of life continues. And just imagine the same tree producing fruit, and the celebration and the appreciation that we have when we celebrate the life of this tree in a beautiful way. And just take a moment to think about your cycles. Many of you have had children, perhaps. The birth of the child, the growth of the child, the pregnancy itself, the beginning of life, and the moulding of life, the life cycles and the changes. And just feel into the wheel of life, the circle of life, the cycle that's all around us. And as the autumn months approach, the leaves begin to change colour on the tree, going back into the soil once more at the right time to be recycled, regenerated and rejuvenated for all of us. And then of course in the winter months, when it seems everything is dormant and yet it's really not, because it's a time of change. It's a time of resting and hibernation, ready for the new growth. Just take a few moments to think about your settling and your hibernation at the moment. What new growth you may have had, what new learnings you may have had over the many years, and certainly at this time. And just as the tree knows exactly when the time is right to flower, to lose its leaves, the tree knows exactly the perfect harmony with Mother Earth and with its own balance. And the tree is strong with its roots. And enjoy the meditation as you feel how strong your roots are, as you feel how strong your physical body is. And as the tree welcomes the elements, the air, the earth, the fire and the water, so you too can welcome the elements and be at peace with your own space, in the woods, in the forest, maybe in a beautiful park, maybe in a beautiful garden, but a space where you have space to grow, to allow change, and just simply to just be. And I'm just going to leave you there for a few moments before I close the meditation, where you can just be in a safe space to just be, allowing yourself to stand in your own power and your own strength, to allow yourself to grow to the optimum height, to spread your wings, to spread your branches, to welcome the birds on your branches, the butterflies, and all the other things that may be on the tree, a beautiful ladybird perhaps, or a beautiful dragonfly. So I'll leave you there in meditation for a few moments, taking the beauty of this place, the fountain, the pond, the meadow with the beautiful coloured flowers, and just breathe that energy in. Breathe in that oneness, that peace, that grace. Just breathe in the presence of this tree. Breathe in the essence of this beautiful tree. Breathe in the essence of the flowers, the fountain, the meadow in this sacred space, so that you feel grounded, balanced, and centered into this or any part of the meditation at any given moment in time whatsoever. And just breathe that energy in. Breathe in that oneness, that sacredness. So for those of you that want to stay in meditation, just stay here in this sacred meadow. If you have any dilemmas, any questions, you can ask this sacred tree. And for those of you that want to come out of meditation, just gently begin to roll your shoulders. Begin to wriggle your toes. And in your own time, begin to move your fingers. And in your own time, when you're ready, just take 3 deep breaths in. And when you're ready, open your eyes so that you're fully present, fully grounded, fully aware, and fully back in the room wherever you are. So I hope you enjoyed the meditation. I hope you feel more grounded, more balanced, more centered. And just let me know if you have any ideas on any meditations in the future, because I'll be concentrating on the chakras. So tomorrow we'll do the dantian, the sacral chakra. But like I say, if you have any ideas, any questions, just ask. Namaste. Enjoy your day, and sacred blessings, hugs, and all things beautiful to all of you. Thank you for taking the time out of your day, and I hope that this has inspired you in some way. Namaste.